welcome back for joining me from another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have this week's marketplace haul. I got a few things for my son and daughter. The purpose of these videos is to encourage people to get out there, get to the marketplaces, get to the garage sales. You can get a lot of toys and expand your collections for fairly cheap. Now, everything down here on this little board I have here cost me 20 cents. The Littlest pet shops were mostly brought for customs, as they do have writing on them. The Pikachu cost me $3. It's a backpack. We'll look at that. And this here I actually got from a hospice shop, and that cost me $3 as well. So we're going to have a look at them up close and see what I got. So the first piece I'm going to bring up is a Littlest pet shop. This cost me 20 cents. It's a little yellow. It's an unusual yellow. It's almost like a metallic yellow with pink. Birdie. Very, very cute. 20 cents. And then I got some Moshi Monsters, which I'll show. So my daughter used to be absolutely nuts about Moshi Monsters. It's actually an online game as well, like Animal Jam, except that you play a monster instead of an animal. And it came out with all these little collectibles, and they're very, very cute. I mean, look at this. It is a pink pussycat that's poking its tongue. It looks like it's poking its tongue out. It's adorable with a blue bow. So that was my next one. I'm not going to say 20 cents every time I bring these up. This is a Moshi Monster ghost. It's a baby ghost, which is kind of sad when you think about it, because it means somewhere a baby went and turned into this baby ghost, but it is adorable. It is so cute. Then I got this Fifi, who is also a Moshi Monster, quite a posh Moshi Monster. I believe it's a moshling, which a moshling is what the Moshi Monsters, the main characters, collect. They're like pets. So she is effectively a poodle pet. Cute. These were really good quality for quite an old toy. And this is Pookie, I think. He's a dinosaur that likes to wear an eggshell on his head. It's really cute. She may already have Pookie. Now, I don't believe she has this one. This is another ghost Moshi Monster. Moshling. Most of these will be Moshi Moshlings, but I'm just going to say Moshi Monster because I'm not entirely sure. She has a big collector's book which has heaps of them already. I know she's got gold editions and sparkle editions and special editions. It's up to her to mark off what she has, and the double ups always go to the donation box. But I know she doesn't have this one. She's been wanting that one for a while. Now, this is the little nerd cat, which I'm sure she's going to put on her laptop because she loves anything geek and nerd related. My daughter, I don't think anyone's seen her with wearing her glasses, but she actually needs glasses to read. And she actually chose thick black rim glasses because she said they're geekish and they're adorable, and she loves everything like that, which is funny because she's actually very popular. So we got a little geek cat there, and then this cute little fox. Check it out. I'm assuming it's a fox. Look at, so these Moshi Monsters are, again, great little cheap collectibles because I don't believe they're that popular anymore. And if you haven't seen the Moshi Monster or Moshling videos, they are actually on YouTube. Check out the Moshi Monster. Zach Binspin has a couple of songs which my children absolutely love. So, you know, it's something to check out if you haven't heard of them before. This was the only one I got which needs a bit of TLC. I'm going to put some more black paint on its nose. You can see it's black paint sprayed on its nose. And some TLC here where you can see the paint's just come off. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It looks like a Poro from League of Legends, but it is a Moshling. So those were all the Moshi Monsters she got. Then I got this. I don't know what this is, but it's adorable. It has diamonds in its eyes. This it looks to me like a Barbie toy, but I don't think it is. And this gorgeous little pink collar. So I grabbed this to throw in her Barbie basket. If you know what toy this is meant to belong to, it has 15 in a little flower on the bottom. If you know what toy this is, please let me know, as I'd love to know what exactly it is. But it's adorable, and as I said, you can see there's diamonds in its eyes. It's gorgeous. Now this one is for a little Owl's PS. Unfortunately, the ink has stained him. There are a few LPS like this. As I said, I've brought these for 20 cents with the idea of customizing them. Unfortunately, when you get a stain like this, it seeps into the plastic and there is no way I can restore this. So this is going to be repainted. If you haven't seen my customs and my kids' customs, check out the videos. I love doing customs. I love when kids come over and paint them with us. So this is for the custom pile. So he'll go over there. And I'll show the other custom LPS. I'm really, really sad about this. I'm actually going to try and restore this one because this is a really cute cat. But someone, and I'm assuming a child, has got a biro pen and drawing in the inside line here. And just little splashes of biro. Kids, look, don't draw on, you know, a lot of kids put their names on the bottom or initials. Don't do it. The moment you do it, it devalues the product and it basically makes it only custom made, because a lot of the times the LPS plastic I've found is very, very hard to restore. It can be done, but it's a lot of work and doesn't work all the time. So I am going to try and restore this one just because it is so cute. If you know if this is a rare LPS or not, just let me know. If it's not, I'm just going to customize it anyway. I'll look it up. But that's gorgeous. This one is a definite custom bake because somebody decided that after putting the pen on wasn't enough and then put Vivid on their toy, which is Tuffy or Fuffy, I don't know. On this gorgeous, gorgeous little bunny rabbit. And it's completely ruined because of that. So again, I could easily get rid of the biro. I have enough chemicals here that I could, not the biro, I could get rid of the Vivid. I can't restore the biro. The biro actually seeps into the plastic. So this little guy is going to be ripped apart and painted. Oh no, that sounds terrible. Absolutely gorgeous. So sad, but absolutely gorgeous. 20 cents, who cares? This guy has no thing on him, so he, and my daughter actually already has him. We're not going to customize him. We're just going to give him a clean with a toothbrush and some soapy water. And put him in the LPS pile. He is adorable. Adorable. I'm so glad the little girl didn't draw on this one. Then we have this one, which is good as well, which is again, I think it's a canary. I don't know. I think they look like canaries. It looks like a little pink canary. The LPS sign. Now, if you notice on the head on the other one's head looks like it's been taken off and tried to be put in. It's quite out there, but this one's head's aligned. Or maybe it's just because the other one's slightly smaller. It's so cute. So adorable. I love Littlest Pet Shop. So that's another one for the collection because I'm pretty sure she doesn't have that one. Then I got this. Now this is a La La Loopsy toy. I don't know whose La La Loopsy toy it is, but it is so cute. It looks like a little candy horse. Adorable. So she has a large La La Loopsy collection, which my friend in the US actually sent over to us. So she has lots of La La Loopsy. She's even got the exclusive Snow Queen one, I believe it is. So this is going to go in her La La Loopsy box because she loves her La La Loopsies. Now, we got a Sylvanian family for 20 cents, which, if you know Sylvanian families, they are very, very expensive. A lot of the times with Sylvanian families, unfortunately, if you are one of my followers, you'll know that I hate flocked toys because it comes off and then it leaves all these bare patches and it just looks disgusting. But this is pretty much brand new. There is no flocking missing anywhere. It's still got its original tie in the back. Most kids undo them and take them off. I couldn't say no, even though we're not Sylvanian collectors. I figured I'd buy that. Now, my son loves Poppy in the Pocket. So he's not too much into the ponies and the elephants and the wild animals and stuff. But I figured I'd get these for his little collection because they are adorable. There is this little horse. Again, doesn't seem, there's a tiny bit of flocking mist on the tail, but not noticeable at all. And it is so cute. Adorable. Then we got the elephant. Now the elephant has a few bare patches. Again, why I hate these sort of toys, because just play makes them, it looks like someone, when they've been playing with it, they've been holding it like this. So there is a bare patch on the head right here. I'll see if I can get that on camera. And a couple on the ears, but overall it's in general good condition, and I actually think that I might be able to restore that patch with a little TLC. So he got I think these ones are jungle in my pocket. They didn't actually come to New Zealand, so that's why I grabbed it as well. And then this guy, who is my favorite find of the day. This is adorable. I think it's a raccoon. A raccoon. It's not a red panda. I think it's a raccoon, but it is cute. And the flocking, again, is perfect on it, which is so rare. There's tiny, tiny bits missing on the corners there, but nothing that anyone would ever notice unless you pointed it out. Look at that face. That is adorable. I just noticed there's a tiny bit. So all these little pointy bits that just come out, you know, it's just general play for the kids. Gorgeous. So that's my favorite find of the day. Okay, so that's all the things I got for 20 cents. Again, really cheap ways to expand your collection. Check out my other marketplace videos. I have lots of Pokemon. I have lots of mishmash and Littlest pet shops, Moshi Monsters, all sorts of things that I found for next to nothing. Then I found this, which actually was wonderful in that it saves a major dispute in our household. Now, my son a while ago got a Pikachu backpack, about double the size of this one, so it's a big one. And because he got the Pokemon backpack, my Pokemon loving and playing daughter went a little ballistic, because Pokemon is her thing. But my son loves Pokemon too. He just doesn't vocalize it as well as her. And there was a huge fight over the Pokemon backpack. So, which ended in Mummy putting her foot down that it was my son's backpack. Long story short, my son kept it, and today I found pretty much in brand new condition for $3. That's $3 New Zealand, so about, let's say about $2.50 US, a Pokemon backpack. There is no fraying whatsoever on the straps, which is something that if you are buying a backpack from the markets to see how well used it is, look for fraying along, because if the fraying has started, it means it's going to need new straps. It's not worth buying. There is no fraying. The zip opens and closes really easily. Again, another thing, if you're buying a backpack at the market, check that out. The inside has no stains. I find quite a lot, if you find a nice secondhand backpack, you look inside and it's obvious someone's spilt something disgusting inside. So always look inside your backpack. It's never been used. And the main, of course, test for if it is a new item is if it's manky. It is not manky. There are no stains whatsoever. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'd say someone's brought it and it's just sat in their child's thing. The eyes are not damaged in any way. Beautiful red button. These aren't actually sewn onto it. These are like red sewn, you know, part of the fur. I mean, these are like big red buttons on the side. Gorgeous little nose and the mouth here. $3 for a gorgeous little day trip backpack. And look at the tail. This little tail that hides the zip at the back. Really cute. Saves a lot of arguments. They both have a Pikachu backpack now. They are spoiled, but hey, for $3, I don't care. Then, now this I found a few weeks ago at a hospice shop. And when I saw it, I immediately noticed, of course, the Bratz doll artwork here. And I noticed the Bratz logo. So, of course, I went straight for this because I thought, oh, this is going to be a bit frayed. But no, this was perfect. There's one little string that's coming out here, but that's just a matter of doing this. And it looks like denim jeans. And it feels amazing. And see the back? You've got your denim jean pockets, which you can actually put stuff into. And Bratz logo. So I was like, wow, this looks amazing. What is it? Was my next question. So I opened it up. And what's inside is so incredibly cool. I love this. It is a carry case for your dolls and accessories. Now I'll show. So your Bratz dolls. Now obviously these, I don't think this is a large Bratz. Yeah, this isn't for the large Bratz sizes. This is for the medium doll Bratz sizes, which my daughter has quite a few of those ones in the old style. So you can fit 4 medium Bratz dolls along here. And then you have these little pages. Now these pages can be pulled out and hung up. I don't know what sort of hanger, I guess on a screw or nail or something. These pages pull out and you can put your Bratz accessories, their pets, their shoes, their clothes, anything to do with your doll. So there's 3 of these pages, anything to do with your doll, and carry it along to your friend's house. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, as I said, they pop out. And then there's another 4 spaces for another 4 dolls. So this is super cool because I love storage ideas, and this is a wonderful way. If you don't have Bratz dolls, use it for other dolls like Shoppies. Shopkins are really popular. This will fit easily the Shoppies in, and then you can put all your Shopkins in here with Shoppy clothing or accessories or furniture. This is awesome. I've never ever known that Bratz brought out a doll carrier, but there it is, and for $3, who cares? Alright, so again, I hope you enjoyed this Marketplace haul. If you haven't checked out my other Marketplace videos, go have a look please. I love Marketplace hauls. If you've got a particular market video up that you'd love me to watch, put it in the comments below, or just say, hey, I do Marketplace hauls, and I'll sub to you quite happily because I love watching these videos. If you love Marketplace hauls, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here and we love to share. Thanks very much for watching.